One of our fans here has sent me a very interesting clip I want us to have a look at, for it's going to form the basis of our analysis. The clip seems to be Kimani Ichung'wa being heckled in Kiambu County. Listen to this before we continue.
Gavana ya Kenyatta atukagura MCA mabiuruka makendumaga atithikarie kai manyonete tukwa nione kaike kila niongeni siongee na niwaambie wa Kiambu na sisi kama viongozi wa Kiambu, juzi wakati tulikuwa Lari, hiyo ni vita ya kampeni, tuliwaambia mikutano ya rais, na nataka niwatangazie hapa President William Ruto na
That appears to be Kimani Ichung'wa, the majority leader, being heckled. And those heckling him, or that crowd, is telling him Uhuru Kenyatta. So it's clear he was there to press Ruto, but the ground is very hostile, telling him Uhuru Kenyatta. And for those who have listened keenly, I've also heard Odinga, Raila's name. One person there has mentioned Raila's name. I want us to put that clip into perspective for Kenyans to understand what's coming out from that clip. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next video. Let's continue. If you look at it very objectively, one of the main reasons why the mountain voted for Ruto was because of sympathy. They saw Ruto as somebody who stuck with their son, but their son turned out to be the aggressor, hence making Ruto a victim. So out of that sympathy, the mountain voted for Ruto. As things stand right now, Ruto is being seen as the aggressor. Uhuru Kenyatta and his team are being seen now as the victims. So it's only commonsensical that Uhuru Kenyatta might be earning some sympathy amongst the people. The mountain voted for Ruto, not that they loved him, but they voted for him out of sympathy and out of their hate for Raila Odinga. I believe that those are the two factors that contributed largely for the mountain voting Ruto. And those two factors, in my honest opinion, as Ruto and his team settles in government, those two factors are being eroded. Ruto is no longer a victim, but is being seen as an aggressor. He holds the instruments of power and is using those instruments of power to settle political scores. And for the 1 year, 6 months Ruto has been in power, we have seen some signs that this government is punishing its critics using the instruments of power. We saw what happened to Uhuru Kenyatta's Northlands farm, where the farm was attacked. We also saw what happened at Uhuru Kenyatta's son's house. It was raided by some police officers, people believed to be police officers. So Ruto is clearly using these instruments of power to settle political scores, thus earning Uhuru Kenyatta and his team some sympathy. And now if you look at Raila Odinga, the mountain also voted for Ruto because of their hate for Raila Odinga. They were lied to that they were suffering because of Raila Odinga. And they voted for Ruto, thinking that Ruto was going to liberate them from Raila Odinga's aggression. As things are, Ruto seems to be reaching out to Raila Odinga. And the same Ruto seems not to be very much interested in maybe what the mountain wants him to do. He told them he was going to form a government with them. He gave them so many promises, which is yet to fulfill. So almost everything Ruto promised the mountain, he has not fulfilled. I believe that's why the mountain is getting restless, and they are now heckling or rejecting any person taking to them Ruto's narrative. Because that narrative, the hustler's narrative, has been proved as just a big lie. I believe that's also why Kimani Ichung'wa is being heckled. The heckling of Kimani Ichung'wa confirms that the mountain ground is slowly but surely dumping William Ruto. They are nostalgic of Uhuru Kenyatta's reign. So Uhuru Kenyatta needs just to come out to show his people direction. And this time around, I'm seeing a very high possibility where the mountain will listen to Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru will just tell them, I warned you, but you never listened. He will just tell them that, I warned you in 2022, but you never listened. With only that word, the mountain will follow Uhuru Kenyatta's direction. They have experienced Ruto's reign, and they have come to realize that Ruto took power not to help them, but for his own benefit and for the benefit of his close allies. So Uhuru can easily influence the mountain to vote in a specific direction. And that heckling also confirms that the mountain ground is waking up. Togegism is dying. That clip confirms that. The ones whose eyes were closed, they are now waking up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.
Naibu Rais Rigathi Gachagua ameendelea na matamshi yake kuhusu faida kwa waliounga mkono serikali ya Kenya Kwanza.
Na Rigathi akisema serikali itawapa kipaumbele wale waliopiga kura Kenya Kwanza, hasa katika nafasi za ajira na miradi ya maendeleo.
Na Gachagua alikuwa akizungumza katika kaunti ya Nandi ambapo aliandamana na afisa katika ofisi ya Rais Faruk Kibet na maafisa wengine serikalini kwa ibada kanisani na kisha kuchangisha pesa katika shule ya upili ya Kurgunga.
Rais ako pale. Niko hapo. Huyu Felix ako hapo. rais mnamjua, mimi mnanijua msimamo yangu ya kwamba watoto wakiwa wengi kuna wale kwanza ya kuangaliwa, si mnajua. Sasa huyu Felix ako pale ndio mwenye kuunganisha mawaya. Mambo yenu tumepanga.